Hi everyone. Today's video tutorial I'm going to share with you how to create a envelope flipbook, and I made several different sizes here. This was the one that I had shared on my Instagram and Facebook, and I'll show you here. So it just opens up like this, like so, and then like that, and then you can fill in the envelopes with whatever you want in these pockets. You could put cards. I designed this one to fit the Prima 3x4 cards, and this is using my envelope punch board, and you can see it fits the 3x4 cards. And then the size of envelope, this one was, so it fits the 3x4 cards. This is the 3x4 right here, and then the envelopes are the 6x6, and then you're going to score it 2 5/8, and then you just make 4 of the envelopes, and then it closes up like so, and then I just wrap some twine around it for the closure. So that's that one, and I'll show you how to make it. This one, I didn't embellish this one, and this one you can see is much smaller, and let me show you. Again, it just opens up like so, and then you can decorate. Now you can leave the option of keeping the flaps of the envelope, or you can just cut them out. Okay, this one I kept the flap, and then it closes like so. Okay, and then that was using this die by Momenta. It's an envelope die that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. So that is that die. This one, this is a much larger one, and this is using a Bigz Pro die, which is this die right here, and it's called, let's see here, it's called Designer Envelope. And then you can use the movers and shapers in the middle if you want. Okay, so I use that one for this one. So you can see I added a cute little tassel. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's from the Flea Market Fancy collection. And then I just use some of my twine here, and then it opens up like so. And this one also, I kept the flap on this one. I love this one because I used a lot of these dies that I picked up from eBay. If you go on the search bar and type metal dies, you'll see a ton of these dies from there. And here, I'll show you. I got a ton here, you can see. And they're really nice quality. I mean, considering I didn't pay more, I paid between 50 cents to $4 is the most. This one was $4, and it was free shipping. But these are really nice quality dies considering how much you pay. I love this one. This one's my favorite, which is this one right here. But I mean, it's really nice dies. So I always order. I don't order, I mean, there's a ton, but I just get the ones that I know that I'm going to use a lot of. And I used it on this flip book here. So this is where I use the feather. This is that cute little boy and girl. This is the hello sentiment. This envelope right here is using this die right here. And then I just filled it in with some of the cutouts that you can cut from the paper pad. This is that Dear Lizzie paper pad, and I use the coordinating chipboard adhesive pieces. And then here I just add some the cutouts on top of the flap of the envelope. And so you could fill it in with, you know, all the embellishments. And then I use washi tape. And then to adhere the envelopes together, again, I use some washi tape. And then it just closes like so. And closes like that. And then I just always wrap it around with some twine. And then I tuck it in like that. Really fun. So I'm going to show you how to make this, okay? Now, playing around with my dies and the envelope punch board, the only thing with the envelope punch board is that you're not going to, I noticed with me, and I know this has been mentioned before in other videos, that the envelopes, when you make multiples of the same size, sometimes you'll get some that are a little bit bigger than the other. So I would think it would probably be easier if you use a die, or you can use pre-made envelopes. That way you get a consistent size every time, because of the fact that it's going to close like this and they have to be the same size. So you might want to consider that. So here I used, again, this Momenta envelope die to make this. So you're going to need 4 envelopes, and it's nice to use double-sided because of course you're going to see the other side, but you know, it's optional. You don't have to have it double-sided. And what you're going to do is you're going to place it how you want first, because 2 of them you're going to add a score line. So this one I decided to be the middle. This one was on the side right here, and then this one is on the bottom. So basically the middle one and the bottom one, you're going to have 2 score lines. And you can see here, because the reason why I did that is because in case I add thick chipboard adhesive stickers, or if I added, you know, paper clips or any other embellishments that's going to make it a little bit thicker, the envelope, I wanted to make sure I have some space. So you could see it gives me some space between the embellishments and the 2 envelopes. I have enough space right here. Okay, now the width of this part that you're going to score is totally up to you, whatever width you want, depending on how thick you're going to make your embellish or add your embellishments. So this one I just did 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so I just took my scoreboard and I placed this score line right here, and I placed it on the board, and then I scored at 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so you're going to do that to 2 of them, and then we're just going to fold the score lines. So it's going to look like this. And I'm going to do it to the other one. Okay, now you're just going to need some washi tape. Now, you know, with washi tape, it's not as sticky as, you know, double-sided tape or red line tape. So sometimes I add additional adhesive to the envelopes, or I add just some double-sided tape underneath the washi tape. That way it sticks and it doesn't, the washi tape won't come off. Okay, so this one first, I'm going to glue just this part right here to the bottom of this envelope. So it's going to be like this. And then I'm just going to use some adhesive to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive. Now I want it to be even, so what I do is I place it like this, I lay it flat and make sure they're lined, and then I press it down. I want to make sure my envelopes are lined up. That's why it's important for the envelopes to be the same size. Okay, and you can cover this up if you don't want this part showing, but this is kind of cute here, because then you can just stamp, you know, made by, or you can handwrite made by. Makes a cute little design in the back. Okay, so you got that so far. So you're just going to need some washi tape on the side here. So I'm just going to grab some of my washi tape. And this one I actually picked up at TJ Maxx. I have some washi tape there right now. And then you're just going to, I give it at least 1/16 of an inch space between the two envelopes. This way it's easier for the envelopes to flip, you know, close over or fold over. So just add some washi tape. And I just tear it up, or you can use your scissors and cut it if you want the lines to be, you know, really nice and straight. Then I'm going to do this side here. So you're just going to add washi tape. So this is kind of like how I did the matchbook flip book. It's the same concept, except that I'm using envelopes this time. Let me just take my, oops. I know I'm not supposed to use these scissors, but washi tape isn't that sticky. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over and cover the back. I'm going to do the same on this side. I'll take my scissors this time. Okay, so that's it. That's all you do, and then you can, you know, decorate it however you want. And then you can see this flips over, this flips over, this goes over, and then this closes like that. See? Then you've got a cute little envelope flip book. And then I just take my hole punch and I punch the center here, like so. And then you're going to add some twine, and what I do is I just get some twine here. I run it through the hole, and then I just make a knot. You can add a charm here if you want. That would be cute. I double knot it depending how big the hole is and how thick my twine is, if I need to double knot it. Okay, like so, and then you just wrap it around. I usually do it 3 times, and then I make this a little bit longer because I like to add a charm at the end, and then it just goes right through here. Okay, and that's how you make it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks everyone for watching. Bye.